Hello, duelists, and welcome to the King's Court. Okay, so it's been a little while since I've actually done any kind of Master Duel content, or shoot, it's been a while since I've even played Master Duel. But I thought, you know what? Obviously here on the channel we already do our modern era content. We started dabbling a little bit into Edison too, so I thought, you know what? Screw it. Why not? Let's do some Master Duel. So, if you want this to be like a regular thing, kind of like my Path to Power series, my online Pokemon Scarlet and Violet VGC series that I do. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. It's a pretty cool series. We're at almost 40 uploads, I think, on that one. But if you want this to be a regular one too, I'll make it a weekly thing as well. Probably make it Fridays. So I just want to test the waters with this one. So that's pretty much the whole intro right there. Obviously, in Master Duel, I do the same thing I do IRL. I play heroes and Yugioh. So if you want to see either of those decks, like my list from my deck that I use, let me know. And shoot, I'm just gonna go over each match and probably also think go over what would I do differently next time. So if you want to see any more, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit notification bell for more videos, and shoot, just let me know if you want to see any more. Okay, so my opponent went first, and I did manage to at least stop their combos with the Imperm, but they did hit me with the Dragoons, so got to be careful how I play around Dragoon. Luckily, they're out of cards in their hands, so I don't gotta worry about them completely stopping all my stuff. But they did already use their Fenrir, so I'm glad about that. So I'm basically just doing the standard hero combo. Luckily, I managed to use Crusader, bring back Denier, use Denier, put Malicious back on top, Tribute, and now I can search a hero. The reason I search Shadow Mist is so I can ditch it from the hand to use Ferris, and this way I can summon Increase as a face-up trap card, and this way I can use Shadow Mist effect to search a hero. Now, I'm gonna go Plasma because I'm gonna be honest, I just want to absorb the Dragoon. Man, the more I look at this, the more I'm thinking, seeing Dragoon again is crazy because the card is still really good. So I'm gonna use Vion's effect to banish Ferris to search Polly. Gonna banish Malicious, go into another one, tribute all three, and there we go, Big Daddy Plasma. I think though the funniest time I've ever used Plasma was when I absorbed one of the last time I played Master Duel. I think it was it was against what's the deck? I always forget the trap deck. Oh shoot, I'm bad with names. Okay, so I'm gonna use Deceiver to search Neos. Now I'm gonna use in the grave my Necrom, summon Hellrider, search Dark Fusion, use Poly. I'm gonna use them off to go into Sunrise. Usually I use what's it called Malicious and Hellrider to go into DPE, but this time because I have enough resources, I'm just gonna use them up to basically just get enough monsters on field to go for game. Honestly, Labyrinth. That's it. Yeah, Labyrinth. Um, the big one that Labyrinth players are like obsessed with. I think that was like the last time I played Master Duel. I used Plasma to absorb it. It was actually pretty funny. I did this someone in an IRL game before too. They really like that card. The one they call Mommy, I think. God. So I'm gonna use Dark Fusion to fuse off my cards. Go into obviously Bane and blow up their field, and I can just go for game right here. So not bad, honestly. Okay, cool. So that's game one. I got about 5 games, I believe, right now that I recorded over the week. So I think this is probably the format I'm gonna stick with. Okay, so I opened up two Ferris, Increase, Nib, and Imperm, and I'm going first. So I'm gonna ditch Increase from the hand, go Ferris. This is basically just to also show like because I don't really do like a lot of what's it called, like test hand videos. I've started doing more combo videos, which if you want to see more of those, let me know. Just to give like an idea of what I usually kind of like to do in these kind of predicaments with these kind of hands. So I'm gonna ditch and get Stratos, use Stratos, and search gold. Although I'm gonna be honest, every time I do this, I'm just waiting for the nib. If I'm being honest. So I'm going to use Evil Assault, ditch Ferris, summon Prison, and I'm going to use Prison's effect to send Malicious. I'm going to use Malicious effect. Yep. Link them off to go into Crusader. The more I do this, the more I'm thinking, man, I really hope in the TCG we get the new Master Hero cards, because if anyone's watching this and been keeping up with like OCG lists, heroes have actually been doing really good over there, and I'm really excited for those cards. Again, hopefully we get those soon. So I'm gonna link off to do the standard reveal Neos, so I can get Neos to hand, and just use polymerization. This is what I like to do personally: fuse Necrom and Neos. That way, I can just go into Sunrise there. Now that so this way I can search Miracle Fusion, and now Necrom is set up in the grave to use. This way I can just link these two off to go into Wonder Driver. Yep. Now here I can just use Miracle Fusion, banish Stratos and Neos to go into Wingman. Yep, and then Wonder Driver's effect, reset polymerization, but I'll also be able to get Miracle Fusion back to my hand. It's so cool using the new Wingman retrain and having Wingman as a dual buddy over there. I really like that. Now I can use Necrom, banish, and then summon Hell Rider from the deck, get Dark Fusion. And whenever you do this combo, you want to make sure these are the cards you fuse, because now that you have you can search out using your backfire, search out your Dark Rule. Man, I can't remember. Your Dark Supremacy. But also this way, so your Wingman is set up in your grave for your favorite contact play during your opponent's turn. And this is what I mean. This is what I like to do. Fuse them to go into DPE. Then one more time so you can search out Super Poly. And now you got all these set and you're pretty much good to go. This is basically the best opening turn 1 field you want to do with Heroes Modern. So I'm just going to Dark Supremacy now because I just do not want to let my opponent have anything on field. The only thing that can make this better is if you open up Plasma as well. And end phase, just gonna summon Neos and blow up my opponent's field. I love using this effect. It just feels so satisfying when you set up your favorite contact play and summon Neos to the arrow the Wonder Driver points to. Not only do you get Wingman, but now you get your Miracle Fusion back. Draw, and yeah, my opponent just calls it right there. I can't blame them. Alright, game 2, now on to game 3. I think I remember this one. Oh, yeah, I remember this game now. I bricked hard. Look at that. Can't get a perfect hand every time, right? So I just set increase to see what happens. Luckily, my opponent, it looks like they bricked too, so it's kind of even right now. So I draw a hero lives, but the problem is you can't use a hero lives unless you have no monsters. So I just flip up increase, and I just hope they either blow it up or something, and just hope my Max C and my Ash are enough to stop them. So then this attack over my monster, and okay. I'm not sure what kind of deck this was. Some kind of, I don't know. Honestly, no matter what rank you are on Master Duel, there's always random ass decks, no matter what. There's always weird ones. I think the weirdest one I've seen where like someone is trying to like burn themselves to death like quickly, in game. So shit, people are great. I don't know. There are just some crazy decks out there. So even though I bricked and that one took a couple turns, I'm basically going to be able to go off right here. Going to go to standard play and search out, go to Cross Crusader. Crusader effect, bring back Denier. And because I brought back Denier, I can reset Malicious. So I got 3 Malicious and Denier's own summoning effect to use still. So I have a lot of resources just to go off, really. I'm going to go with Stratos because I haven't normal summoned yet. So now I can just link them off to go into my Deceiver. Now I can just get Neos in hand, and I'm sitting pretty good. Sometimes you got to do this because to use Ferris, you have to discard a hero, and I had no other heroes, so I had to ditch Neos, sadly. Because I usually like to use Neos to set up a fusion play, but I needed them to set up Ferris. So I'm gonna dish Necrom, and I'm gonna use just I'm gonna use my yeah, I'm gonna link them off. Yeah, I use Vion to search Poly. Why the hell did I pause in that? Oh man. So I'm able to set up Wonder Driver, banish Necrom, and go into Hellrider. Set up polymerization. Link these two off. And go into the boy Sunrise. Sunrise effect. Get Miracle Fusion. Yeah, it's been a while since I played Master Duel, so I actually had to craft a lot of the evil hero cards. Luckily, pretty much I had everything else. So I'm gonna set up my good buddy Wingman, use Dark Fusion, use them off, and I'm gonna actually do something a little different. When you go turn one, you usually want to go Backfire to set up your Dark Supremacy. But because I'm going second, I'm just gonna go Bane, and that way I can just blow up their field and just hit for big numbers. They hit me with a defense draw. And I'm going to go with Bane to attack directly. I'm going to be honest, when this game started, I saw their profile pic. I thought it was going to be another freaking Malice game. Man, I'm just getting sick of playing against Malice, I'm being honest. Because it's a Master Duel, so it's not like, a match-based thing. It's not best 2 out of 3 like I'm used to. There's no, side deck or anything, so I got a main deck freaking Lancia in Master Duel. So, man, I'm getting sick of Malice. Anyone else? I have some friends who play it, though. And Wingman is going to go for the game. All right, cool. Man, that was crazy. Again, I think my opponent bricked too. So, that was game 3. Now we're on to game 4. Again, I was worried this was also a freaking Malice player, but no, they had Wingman too. But I bricked again. Called by Ash, Maxi, Malicious, but no, it's a mirror match. So I was thinking, oh boy, okay. So my opponent's going to use Stratos and search Avion. Interesting. Because I've seen some people play this, because I was thinking to myself, this could be Primite Heroes, because that is a deck. So I was thinking, okay, cool. So I managed to search Fusion Destiny. And I was also like, okay, if they ash me or anything, that's cool. I got call by already. So I'm gonna set up and go into DPE. So the setup now is going to be a little different because now that they we use Fusion Destiny, I can't really go into some of the other monsters. Like I can't go into any evil heroes because not all of them are dark. Actually, I can go into Bane though. So I'm gonna link off them to go into Crusader, bring back Denier, Tribute, and search Stratos because a lot of people forget, even though you're locked into special summoning dark heroes only, you can still normal summon them. So that's why I still was able to use Stratos effect. And now I can just go for go for Plasma. So I got Plasma and DP, and I'm going to use this effect to absorb Plasma. DP's effect, blow up their Stratos to blow up their set. Banish the Malicious, and just mass changing go into Dark Lost. So this looks like pretty much GG right here, if I'm being honest. 24, 25, 19. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any more, I couldn't get anything else on field, sadly. I was not expecting this. Super poly. They were freaking. I forgot they were playing. I was playing against a mirror match, so I was not expecting them to super poly my cards into Trinity. Now, at first, I was wondering, okay, I don't know why they didn't attack. Maybe they were afraid of my back row, I guess. So I just set call by, and I was like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Double call by. If I was going turn 1 or something, I'd be liking this, but no. So I actually forgot that after this turn right here, that you can't attack directly with Trinity. I haven't used that card in a long time, so I actually completely forgot about that. So that saved my butt right there. So I top deck Prison, and so, okay, cool. I have a chance. So they're gonna ash me here, but that's cool because I had double call by saved. So call by will take care of the ash blossom. That animation is so nice. I'm gonna be real. I really do like Master Duel's presentation. So I'm gonna be able to search out Hellrider, get Dark Fusion, and right here I'm just gonna fuse them off and go into Bane. I love Bane, dude. And I'm gonna be able to use Bane to blow up my opponent's field and just go for game right here. And luckily, since I used Dark Fusion, even if they had anything, Bane can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, and thanks to Dark Fusion, can't be targeted by card effects this turn. So, alright. Now we're on to the last game. And I bricked again. Oh, man. So I just set 2 cards and go. I wasn't really expecting anything. So, they're going to Foolish, and I'm going to be real. Either this is going to be a hot take or someone's going to get mad. I honestly don't care because I freaking hate Max C, dude. Max C is like the number one card I have hated the most out of any card in the entire game. I hate using this card, but unfortunately, it's one of those necessary evil types of things because everyone else is running in Master Duel, so I got to do the same. I just feel so dirty using Max C, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Especially since, just like I'm always trying to climb to the top in my VGC series, I want to honestly get to the top here too. I want to get to Platinum. I got to Platinum once, I think, or was it Diamond? I don't remember. It's been that long since I played Master Duel. So, gotta do what you gotta do. So, unfortunately, I gotta use Max C. Not only did I hit them with Max C, but I also nibbed them too. And it looks like I'm playing against Cyber Dragon. I feel like I'm playing against Channel Member Michael, if I'm being honest. That dude's always playing machine decks. Right now, he's mostly playing Orcust. So let's see. So, I hate Max C, but I do have a lot of good, really good cards in hand, and I can just go off. And they only have 2 cards left in hand, and I got called by. So I'm sitting pretty, honestly. So I'm just going to ditch gold, use gold effect, get assault, ditch denier, summon prison, and just pretty much just snowball, honestly, right here. I'm gonna use malicious effect. If you want to see like a dedicated combo video to heroes, like if this gameplay is going a little too quick or something, if you want to see like a dedicated video for the standard hero combos, let me know. I'll get to work on that too. I want to start doing more of those, like I did with Bell last week. That video did really good too. If you want to see a part 2 to that, let me know as well. I'm probably gonna do it anyways. Same with, I'm also working on trying to finish crafting Bell here on Master Duel. I have the Bell cards, just not the Fiendsmith stuff. So I'm working on that. And if this continues going, I'll definitely make sure to start doing that more too. Have Bell as well as heroes, like use both of those decks on Master Duel, honestly too. So I'm gonna banish using Vion, search Poly. I hope they get the hero artwork for Polymerization here soon. I really love that artwork. So I'm gonna go into Denier, search Neos, and just use Polymerization, fuse Stratos and Neos, and like I said, just keep going. Because I'm going second, I can just honestly go for Wingman right here and just try to set up just power plays to blow up my opponent's field. So I'm going to go into Wonder Driver, and now Wingman's effect, Tribute to go into Sunrise, and here is where my opponent uses their set card. I forgot what it was called, but I know Shelmer Michael has used that card on me too. So, Plan B. So I'm gonna use my Malicious and my Denier, use them all up. Good thing I saved Plasma. Now I'll be able to go into Plasma and use it to absorb Cyber End Dragon. And right here, I'm just gonna go banish Wingman and Neos and go Neos Wingman. Yup, there he is. And I was going to use Wingman, blow up the token, and pretty much GG right here. And even if this wasn't game right here, Plasma pretty much stops all their stuff. So I got that right there. All right. And maybe I was also just being a little cheeky because every time I play against Cyber Dragons, I feel like I'm playing against Michael again. So that was, I guess, part one to the series. I'll think of a cool name later, like Pass the Power. Let me know in the comments if you have any good ideas for any names for this series. So if you want to see any more, like I said, we'll make this a whole series here on the channel, just like I do Pass the Power. So if you want to see any more, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos. And so overall, if you made it this far, have a great week. Take care. Bye.